what were you talking about? The profit.
The for-profit prison. That's an incentive to keep building prisons.
Not only is it modern day slavery.
Yeah, of course it is.
But it's the new coin phrase, human trafficking.
That's
right?
exactly what it is. And you know what? They probably needed more crops done in Louisiana, but they're going to ship more people as free labor.
Were you eating those Idaho potatoes? It's really coming from the prison system.
Well, you know, they said the same thing with the Whole Foods, that a lot of their produce is from prison labor.
We have to
I stopped going to Whole Foods when I heard that. I haven't.
Wow.
I don't know if it's true, but that's what it was enough for me to.
It's
sounds
going
right.
someplace.
Yeah.
Because if you have free labor, like slavery, you have free labor, people to work the land, and then you make profit off of selling the produce.
And overpricing. That's why he's the richest man in the world. He's getting free labor, and then he's.
We need to find that out.
Yeah, we definitely need to
we'll find that out to see if that's true.
I'll look into that.
Thank you.
Please
And I do a lot of research
we appreciate
for
that.
Pure Justice.
So when they do ship it out, ship the prisoners out, human trafficking is also going to prisons that they're making additional money for the bodies, right?
Absolutely. Why is it that it's something very, very disheartening when you think that counties across America spend more money on housing an inmate or a prisoner in a federal or state penitentiary than they do on spending that same amount of money per day, $114 to $124 a day for a prisoner, to only $65 a day for a student.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can you do something about reparations, please? Because really, all of our reparation money went to Ukraine.
We can.
Every weekend. Right, we can, we must.
We
know the money's there.
Yes, we can.
He's shown his hand. Okay, we know the money's there. Something as simple as a college education, if you want one, or a business, if you want one.
But let's call
or
it
40 acres and a mule.
Obviously, it's not going to be worth the money. Because, I mean, if you get the labor and you're making the money, at the end of the day...
All I'm saying is something could be done.
The dollar rules.
How about you give us all A1 credit and no taxes?
Thank
for
you.
this?
No taxes works.
And you remember,
taxes is worse.
That works.
Those two things right there.
You know what? You got my vote. I'll take that. Okay.
I'll take that.
No taxes,
no taxes.
1,000%. I mean, here's my thing I always talk about. My mother's grandfather came right off the straight from the reservation in Oklahoma. They sent him to Indian school. How come every DNA test I take says I don't have any
Native? They don't want you to be considered on that role.
How many of us are they doing it?
Blackfoot, Cherokee,
so how many of us are they doing that? You look Indian.
I never, because I did my DNA.
See, that's why I'm hot-blooded. That's why I've got.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I mean, it was proven because my mom knows exactly where her grandfather came from.
I have the pictures.
We have the pictures. We have the pictures. He married a British lady, which is weird. But anyway.
But on the flip side of that, the Native Americans are treated just as
they've gotten some. Well, they've been treated like garbage, of course. But they're getting some kind of. And all I'm saying is they want to make sure the rest of us aren't. That everybody doesn't monopolize. Because
Pure Justice doesn't work on that aspect.
I wish you would.
Well,
I wish you would.
We would love for you to come. We would like everyone to join Pure Justice. I mean, we are a membership-based organization, but we have monthly meetings, weekly online sessions, virtual meetings. So you could definitely come check us out at purejustice.org.
Very good.
But right now, because of the prevalence of the violence, the hashtags that we spoke of earlier, the prisoners and inmates who are being called prisoners for just simply not being able to afford bail.
Yes.
Something special that we want to do for the month of August is to offer health and wellness and a healing circle.
He's speaking our language.
Right? Wusa, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
big time.
There's so much going on in the world that people need to unpack and get things off their chest, right? I'm not a shrink. I'm not a psychiatrist, although I respect the field. And I have a counselor at times I do go see.
We all should. We all need it.
But yeah, we want to promote wellness between the ears and behind the eyes, right? So we're asking your very own Dr. Kiva to lead us in a yoga session.
I love it.
Maybe you could talk about your Reiki treatment.
Yeah. Hey, but
she